Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, there seem to be a cruise that target kids. There's a cruise that school kids are invited on. Now, when you hear about people crying out for not having money to do this or that and the other, how would these same people, there's a certain demographic they're crying out, okay? This particular demographic that would go on the cruise, they're the ones who are crying out that they have no money, but yet they have money to buy, you know, new clothing and new this and new that, and spending money and ticket for the cruise so their kids can go on a cruise in Barbados. I'm telling you, there's something ghostly about Barbados, because when you visit other places and those places are poor, you don't have this kind of festivities. You don't have this kind of stuff going on. I'm telling you, this stuff is not going on, because when they say they're poor, they really mean they're poor. They're in poverty. But in Barbados, someone could be crying out for being poor and yet going on cruises, getting a visa to come to America and doing things that other people in the upper middle class and upper class would be doing. They're doing too. Y'all are doing the same things. How is it possible? But anyhow, this blog is about a social media post that's going around. It's on Instagram, and the page is not private. It's a public page, okay? And they're saying that this 7-year-old boy is heavy, have a heavy chain on his neck, and is doing the signs, you know, the gang signs or whatever, having a grand old time. And people are wondering, what's up with that? These are people that were at that particular party. His glasses looks really nice on him, doesn't he? Don't they? Yeah. Yeah, he has nice high cheek bones. Yeah. Yeah, but getting back to this, yeah. So this person saying it's a Bajan page, and you can see the direction young children are being pushed in, okay? 16, 17-year-olds, yeah, we know that. The person they feel sorry for the child. Who are the parents? Who are his parents? Big old chains around his neck, portraying same image of the youngster we see caught up in the streets and singing out the entire song. And the song was a song about violence, and you know, making the songs of gunshots and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I asked, there's a cruise for kids, and they say, yeah, Barbados now have cruises for school kids, okay? Cruises for school kids. You didn't see any of the 5%er kids on there. You didn't see any of the 5%er kids on there. They're all from the 95%ers, okay? And those are the ones who are crying out that they have no money, okay? But all of them were dressed. All of them had on, you know, adornment. You know, they are doing what they should not be doing based on the fact that they're crying out for being poor. Ghostly. Yeah, but let's go on. People are upset with the video of this child. It's sad. I don't know what's sad about it. It's life. It's sad. You know, it's sad. No, it's not sad. It's life. It's life when you breed into poverty, okay? It's life, okay? But the fact that you can do it and still perform like you're doing perfectly well, it's ghostly. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you pull it off, because people going to Barbados from America, from England, from Canada, they're going to the supermarkets and they're like, oh, Lord, have mercy, I could live here. I cannot live here. Look at the prices. Look at they cry out. It's shocking. It's shocking. But yet people are moving around in Barbados. You're just moving around in Barbados. There's like magic, something magical is happening there. But yeah, they're talking about the marches against violence, and you know, blah 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 blah. You know, she had kids in Barbados and she's scared. You know, yeah. I asked if it was a cruise, because when she said it was a cruise, I said that was a cruise. Yeah, it was a cruise. Yeah. Remember back then, parents were accompanied and supervised, but it's different now. You know, these ones are supervising. These guys, see the chain, big chains. These are the ones supervising, and this is what they're concerned about. This is the youngster. They say he's about 7. He has a big chin. The chin is enough to pull him down. He had a big, yeah, see the chain around his neck, and you know, look at his finger, look at that finger, yeah. So you can see what they're talking about. Yeah, so this is going on in Barbados. While you're crying out for being poor, you still send your children on, you know, the ships, the cruise ships. You know, you came over, you know, in that what you call it, the belly. You came over from Africa in the belly of ships, and you just can't get it out of your gut. You just cannot get that out of your gut. It's still there. You like being on ships. You like, you know, just before you were probably crying back then, but now you think because you can dance on your grave, you can dance on the memory of your own graves, you think that makes it better. No, it doesn't make it better. It means that you're still pulled to your past. You're still being pulled into your past, and don't worry, it will return. I keep telling you, you're going to be speaking Russian in the future. There's going to come a time people visit that place that you call Barbados now. It may not be called Barbados in the future, but they'll be speaking Russian because you really don't want to exist. You are writing yourselves out of history. Okay, you're there, you're living it, you're formed and you're molded by it. So you may not understand things that I'm saying. You may think it sounds weird, but there's going to come a time you're going to have a moment. You will have a moment, and you're going to realize that you are just repeating your past. You're just repeating history. This is Sherry Veronica.